Hello, welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I am your host, and I am back on a Friday again. Yay! So I didn't skip out or anything. I don't try to skip out. It's just every once in a while, either something is happening or whatever. But anyway, I know the light's a little weird. I have one of my little uh I have a little light here trying to help, but it still seems to be blue on this side, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, it's sunny-ish outside, so I'm not sure whether that's helping or not. But anyway, so I don't think this is going to be a super long one. I haven't done a lot, haven't got a lot, but we'll see. Sometimes I say that it's long. Tea. I'm just going for the very basic. Yeah, I know. I keep washing and using the same glass. My haunted mansion. This is PG Tips. And for you guys who were in the U.S., you know that we had Thanksgiving yesterday, and so what I did was it was just me and my husband and my mom and dad, just the four of us. We just had a real small Thanksgiving. It was nice. I enjoyed it. And my mom showed me something called PG Tips Gold. And I don't think she remembered to tell me where she got it from. The box is really similar, except the top is gold instead of green. Um, and I was thinking, well, PG Tips are pretty strong to begin with. So I was thinking, it's not a stronger tea, is it? Because I mean, this is one of the few that I actually don't mind drinking with just one bag instead of two. Hmm, still a little hot. But so no, it actually ends up that it's more like a breakfast tea. It's a very light tea, and it seems like it, and maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it has just like an itty bitty little hint of bergamot in it. So it's almost like a very mild breakfast Earl Grey, sort of. It was good. I wasn't sure about it at first, but the more I drank it, the more I was like, this is okay. Um, I obviously don't know if it has more or less caffeine than the regular PG Tips. We looked on the package, but I don't think it actually says on there. Not that it really matters, but uh, it's probably not something I'm gonna go out of my way to get. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll try a box. And she said it's the same price as the regular PG Tips. I think I got my box of it's either 40 or 80. I forget. Maybe it was 80 for like 8, 9 bucks, $10, something like that. It's not bad for tea. Anyway, but so yeah, maybe it's 40 bags. But anyway, um, so yeah, so that was something of interest. I don't have the box obviously to show you because um I we had Thanksgiving at her house, at my parents' house, I should say, and so I didn't have the box, but it's interesting if you have somewhere that you can get PG Tips and you try it, it's a little too strong for you. Then try the gold. It's good. But anyway, so yeah, that was enough of that. So life, yeah, like I said, it's been kind of crazy because of Thanksgiving this week, and this is in my eyes. There we go. That's a little better. A little darker, but it's not like give me. I'm seeing spots when I blink, so that's not good. Um. So yeah, had a nice Thanksgiving. It was pretty quiet. I got to see the parade. Yay! Even though it was kind of weird and stunted and not the same. Obviously there were no crowds. And I mean, I guess it wasn't shorter because I mean it was still 3 hours, and we got to see the dog show afterwards, which is always one of my favorites. Um, so and I always have my favorite breeds. Like uh, there was a Dalmatian in there that was really cute. There was a yellow lab that was adorable. It was I want to say maybe it was an Irish wolfhound. I believe it was that one. It was really pretty, very tall and leggy, and I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is the type of dog that if you watch the Harry Potter movies, that Sirius Black changed into at the train station. That's not really a spoiler because it doesn't really tell you anything. Um, but it really looked like the same type of dog. But either way, it was really pretty. I'd have a I'd have an Irish Wolfhound. But I mean, yeah, it was like super tall, leggy, like kind of a greyhound sort of build. Uh, but yeah, I didn't realize they had a greyhound in there. I didn't realize greyhounds were as big as they were. They're a lot taller than I thought they were. So there you go. And then of course they had the poodles with those weird shaved, like. I mean, poodles are cool. They are. Um, I know of one floss tuber, Ronnie, that has poodles that are really pretty. Uh, I don't get the shaving thing because I'm 99% sure that Ronnie doesn't do the I should doesn't do the Gary, not Ronnie. I'm sorry. Wow, sorry Gary. I don't think he watches, but sorry. I'm 99.9% sure he doesn't do the shaving. I think he just leaves them as they are. Um, and poodles, just as they are actually really pretty. They're supposed to be really intelligent dogs, but they're huge. I mean, like standard poodles are like, yeah, well, maybe not that tall, but they're tall. So I wouldn't mind having a poodle. I just wouldn't subject it to those really stupid. Anyway, sorry, my opinion. If you have a poodle, I apologize. So no offense to poodle people out there. All right. So let me jump off of that weirdly specific soapbox and go to comments. X-Ray X Stitcher, which I love that name. That's a great name. Oh, we was talking about my phone rang last time, and it was the Imperial March from Star Wars, and they were saying that they had that ringtone too before, but now they have the Doctor Who theme. I would 100% put Doctor Who theme, one of the new ones, as my ringtone. I've just been very lazy about changing anything on my phone, so there you go. Stitching the Land of Good Enough. Glad your in-laws doing better. Yes, I'm glad as well. It does appear, I should say, both my father-in-law, and my brother-in-law are home. Um, my brother-in-law went home like Monday or Tuesday, and I guess Monday, and or maybe Sunday. Anyway, and then my father-in-law went home Wednesday, just in time for Thanksgiving. Um, Last I heard, he's still pretty weak. I think they sent him home with oxygen. But I think he should be fine because all he needs to do is just get his strength back up a little bit, and he should be good. So, but yeah, unfortunately, it does look like my other sister-in-law may have gotten it, but it doesn't look like it's as bad of a case. I believe she's just convalescing at home. So, I haven't heard any updates, so I'm going to assume that's, that's still the case. So, oh yeah, and she'd also said maybe the trees and bees chart that I showed last week. She said maybe you can misspell trees and make it TREAS, like trees and T's. I like the idea. So I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but there's a good possibility that I might end up doing it that way. So there you go. Oh, Cheryl McKinney, which is awesome. That's really cool that she watches my stuff because I've been watching her for a while now. She's one of the ones I've been watching almost since the beginning. Just because she's just always so nice and so sweet, and just her voice is so calming. Anyway, but so she was saying it was nice to visit for the visit with you while stitching for the first time in weeks. I do feel you on that. With everything that's been going on, I've been doing stitching mostly on Fridays with virtual stitchers, and some Saturdays at my LNS, and we're doing cleaning the tables, 6 feet apart, all that good stuff. So we're being very careful about it, and masks, obviously. Um, so, and other than that, I haven't really been stitching much other than Fridays and Saturdays. So I do feel you. Um, oh, and she actually said that she found that blueberry tea, that one that's the Russian one. on Amazon. I have not looked yet. I haven't had a chance because I just read your message. Um, so if you can like comment a link to that, because I don't have a whole lot of that blueberry tea left, and I have not gone to my local store. It's local-ish. It's about maybe 20 minutes away. Um, but it's I'm trying not to go out too much, and it's on a road it's a very busy road here in town, and it's a road I don't get on unless I really have to. So I have not been over to that store in months and months, months, maybe last year. So if you could give me the link, that would be awesome. If not, I'll look for it. And if I can find it, I will post it below as well. Um, yeah, I'm glad I could keep you company. That's really cool. I'm glad that you were watching me and stitching. I love watching and stitching. I mean that's usually 99% of the time if I'm watching YouTube, or if I'm watching stitchy stuff on YouTube, I'm stitching while I watch, including you, Cheryl. So I love stitching and watching you too. Healing Gamer. I have not sent out that yet. I just want you to know, and I do apologize. It's been a little crazy week. It will get sent out early next week to you. The giveaway. Usually I am better than that, but it's like I said, it's been a little nuts, so I apologize. Oh yeah, and my glasses case. It's really cute. I don't use it. I mean, I always have my glasses on my head unless literally I'm in the shower or I'm sleeping. And when I'm sleeping, I just put them next to my bed. I don't even bother putting them in a case because there's not really any need to. So I really don't have any need to, and I don't have an extra. Sorry, allergies. I don't have an extra set of glasses, so I don't have anything to put in there. I mean, it's good to have them, I guess. If I don't know, for some reason, I'll figure some reason out to use them, I guess. Yeah. All right. Um, so, Karchan, Carlina, um, she said that she has a cat that sounds like a pigeon. I want to hear this. I don't know if you have any way. I'm sorry about the nose itches. It's I don't know. My allergies have been coming and going. But seriously, if you have any way of recording your cat sounding like a pigeon, I want to hear this. Mm. Again, thank you. Also, a couple different people have talked about how my family's doing better. Thank you very much. I always appreciate that. Yes, you should go back to Sherlock. Everybody should watch Sherlock because it's awesome. So, and yes, you're crazy. Just deal with it. But it's cool because we're all crazy here. We're we're all mad here. Sorry, Michelle. Uh, oh yeah, and she also had mentioned about DMC. I didn't know this. So it stands for Dolphus Meag and Company. Dolphus is the name of the person who created it. Jean Henri Dolphus. And I'm sorry, I'm not French, and I just killed that. She wasn't sure where the Meag part of it came from. My guess is it's probably some partner in the past. So, she also said she was in Magical Stitches, but when it wasn't Harry Potter, she stopped. Sorry about that. Knocked something over. So okay, okay, I'm back. I just knocked on my pills over, and that was a smart idea. Um, so the thing is, they were doing a series of books this year. I didn't actually read the books, but I still participated somewhat. So you don't necessarily have to read the books and know them and like them to participate. I mean, it doesn't hurt. But if you have questions, there's always a lot of people who are willing to answer and help. So I mean, it's up to you though. I mean, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm just saying that even if you don't like the books, you can still do it if you want to. Also, um, it said that that was supposed to get to you. That package I sent was supposed to get to you around the 24th. Um, I did not check my email. I apologize. So I don't know if you've got it yet. So if you could comment, I would appreciate it. If you have gotten it, if not, I'll see if there's some way I could try to get some more information on it. Um, so hopefully it's either there or will be there soon. Um. Oh yeah. So apparently, when I said social distancing, I have to say it slowly. She thought for some reason I said sausage distancing, which I don't. Maybe it's my southern accent. I don't know, or maybe you just have sausage on the brain. Maybe a little both. I don't know. So I don't know if that's on me or if it's on you. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I think I fixed the description. I think I went back a few days later and saw that I had messed up the description. So I think the description is okay for the last one I did. I believe. I'll double check on that though, but I think I fixed it. Um. Oh yes, and Michelle Bendy said it's a trap. It's a trap. So I have to do it right. Yeah, I have a couple of different like pieces of Akbar art that you can you go to comic book conventions and people will do like draw characters, and I have a Akbar. It's a trap that somebody drew. It's really cute. It's on the wall. Unfortunately, I didn't think about grabbing it. Sorry, but yeah, it's cute. Um, Also, if you have not, you need to watch the Lego Star Wars Christmas special. It's on Disney Plus, and it's just hilarious. It's got references just to the entire series. I mean, even the new series. But as far as I can tell, as long as you've seen maybe one or two in the new series, I don't think there's any spoilers. Uh, Maybe, nah, not really. I mean, anyway, but I don't want to say anything that say it might be a spoiler, but it's very low on spoilers. Then of course Admiral Akbar does come up for a moment, and they do make a it's a trap joke because you have to. Um, and yes, Han Solo is in it. Not a lot, but he is in it, so you have to watch it now. Yeah, so if Han's your favorite, Admiral Akbar's mine. I'm weird, but that's the way it is. Um, all right, and finally, Marzipan Stitcher. Nice to see some good progress. Thank you. You also said that you love JW music. I forgot exactly what I said. What is JW music? So if you could comment back on that, I'd appreciate it because I did not get that. All right. So, once again, no finishes, of course, no FFOs, no big surprise there. Still struggling along with Frankenstein. It's just, I really need to finish it, but the fact that I really need to finish it just really leaves me very unmotivated to actually work on it. But I'll probably work on it tonight because I need to get it done and just out of here. So out of here as in into my box of shame, which is right to my side here. Um, so yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of work. I am gonna show Frankenstein because I don't remember where I was and if I did some work on it or not. I think I might have. So let me go ahead and show it. Ta-da! It's like I don't know. I mean, I've still got a good bit of the border to go. These two parts in the middle are going to be really easy. They'll be really fast. It's just this border is killing me, killing me. And again, like I said last week, that doesn't necessarily preclude doesn't mean that I'm never going to do anything that that she that she does again. I mean, I've liked the stuff that she's done before. Um, I just didn't feel motivated before the Frankenstein one to actually buy it and do it. But if it has border like that, then maybe not so much. But the one I've actually got a good bit of work on is my whoops. There we go. Okay, and my string is falling here. Figment. And oh, there you go. You can actually see it. I was afraid you wouldn't be able to see the white. Um, and I don't know if I'm going to have to. I don't know what I'm going to have to do with this, but I'm hoping when I'm done, it's going to show up a little bit more. The pattern had like white for dark surfaces, or they had like a dark gray for white surfaces, but what I have is like a light pink and blue, so it's kind of in between. So there, I wasn't really sure what to go with, so I went with the white. Because even the gray that they give is like a really, really pale gray. Um, I think it was one of the 3000s, but it wasn't one of the new colors. But anyway, so yeah. Whoops. Let me uncover his. There we go. Cover his horn a little bit. But yeah, so got the whole face done. There is going to be a hand here and a hand here, and that'll be the last of Figment, and then the rest is going to be the EPCOT sign. And so you can kind of see about the size it's going to be. So, I mean, that's not half of the circle, but maybe a third of it. But I mean, it gets a pretty good idea of the size of the circle. So yeah, that's that part of it. Of course, I'll be doing virtual stitchers tonight, barring something weird happening. So I'm going to try to work on Frankenstein tonight. As much as, I mean, that has, once I finally got the outline done and started doing the fill-in, it's been going, that Figment's going a lot quicker. And I have a feeling I could get that done fairly quickly if I put my mind to it. But I really, really, really need to get this stupid Frankenstein done. All right. So for haul, there's only really a couple things. A couple of the month things. So this is Fortnite fabrics. It's not bad. It's just a very slightly green um beige. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's actually pretty close. It's maybe even showing a little bit greener than it actually is. Sorry for glare. But yeah, so it's got a nice little bit of variegation. And this is still the mushroom. Now I have signed up for the 2021, of course, because of course I am. The two that really interested me, they had one that was all sets of grays, which was really tempting. And if I were to do two of them, that definitely would have been the second one. The other one was a oh, it was a neutral, but there was something about the neutral. I forgot what it was. There was something specific. Maybe it was like a like less variegated neutral. I don't remember. But anyway, so that was the one I actually signed up for. So we'll see. I mean, I haven't gotten a bad color yet, so I'm not really worried about it. So, of course, I know these guys are good. So, the other one, wow, these are all tangled up. I don't know what happened here. Okay, and yeah, there we go. Okay, this is a mess. So this is the Crazy Annie's Classic Colorworks um of the month thingies. So okay. All right. So let's go in order here. So we have brandied pears. That's pretty close. It's kind of a I have almost a yellowy sort of sandy brown. It's very pretty though. That one's not. That's a little bit variegated, but not too much. And this one is the most variegated, which I love. Fallen leaves. That's actually really close. That's pretty good right there. You can see some nice kind of I don't know, kind of rusty, and then kind of a little bit more red rusty. So yeah, that's really pretty. That's definitely my favorite of all of them. And then we've got magnolia blossoms. That's not really showing up at all. See if I have the back of something here. I don't know if this is gonna. I don't know if this will work or not. Not really, but it's kind of a nice. Yeah, that's not even working. Sorry. It's kind of an off-white, creamy sort of color. Very pretty. I don't see if there's any variegation in it. It's very, very minor. I'm gonna say probably not though. Then there is perfect pie crust, which it's not too bad. It's kind of a pinky sort of neutral. Almost, actually, it's kind of a real pale sort of peach sort of color. You can kind of sort of see it there. Maybe if I turn this off, maybe it'll actually be better, not worse. Let's see. And maybe not. We'll see. Poblano pepper. Oh, actually, yeah, it actually is a little bit better. Kind of it's almost a minty or sagey sort of green. Yeah, it's coming up more blue, actually. What if I can do it at a minor? There we go. Yeah, it looks bluer than it is, but it actually is more green, I promise. And, as I drop my little card here, Pumpkin Harvest. And that one is, if it's variegated, it's very, very little. And this one is not very variegated either. It is Pumpkin Harvest, so it's a really nice, it's very light, almost apricot-ish sort of orange. So yeah, but those are all really nice, and so I've always enjoyed those, and I believe that I have signed up for next year as well. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, so so yeah, that is actually all of my haul. I think. Hold on. Oh, did I get something last week from? That was the trees and teas and that was the trees and bees. This one was Be Happy. So I think you've seen both of those. Is this the last one I grabbed? Yes. Okay. So this was the one I actually ordered a while ago, and finally got in. So this is the Be Like a Crow. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. I'm probably not gonna do it. Okay, Be Like a Crow by Erica Michaels. I am almost definitely not gonna do it as a uh, uh, as a berry. So you can do them little individual ones like that, or you can do it all together. Which I really think I want to do the all together one. I really like that one. And what this is it's supposed to come on 40 silk gauze, 40 count silk gauze, and that's why it's $20. So what happened is when I ordered it from my LNS, essentially the Donna, my the owner of the LNS, what she did was she bought the gauze back from me, so it ended up being like I think maybe $12 or something instead of 20, something of that sort. So, which worked out for me. We'd obviously worked that out beforehand. That's something unusual. That's not something she usually does. But I really wanted the pattern, and I knew I was not gonna do silk gauze. And when I saw that, when she pulled it out, I'm like, "Yep, that ain't happening." She's like, "No, not really." Um, so she got the gauze and I got the pattern. So hey, that works out for me. But yeah, I mean, I've ever since I've started sewing, I've always loved crows and ravens, but I've really loved them as a pattern. I've done a few different crows and ravens on patterns, and I have some more I haven't started yet. So yeah, that is definitely all of my haul now. All right. Well, I guess really all that's left is my of the week, and it'll be just a little bit over half an hour, so that's not too bad. I aim for 30, 40, 45 minutes at the very most, so that works. All right. So for the floss tuber of the week, um, I'm going to recommend Ginger Gerald. He is another one that I've been watching almost since I've started watching FlossTube. Not since he started. He's been going at it for a while. But he's one of the guys I've been watching for a long time. Lately he's been really busy. And he hasn't been as consistent with his updates, but he did just do one. He just updated this week. And he does, if especially for you stitchers who like knitting as well. He definitely does knit. God, I would love to commission him to for some socks because he does the coolest socks. But I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna ask him, and I know he doesn't watch this, so you know, he'll never know. But um, but yeah, I love those socks he does. He just the colors and just the way he does them are just really cool. And I don't think I'm ever gonna learn to knit, so you know. Anyway, so but yeah, so Ginger Gerald, he's always so good to watch, and he also does a lot of gardening stuff. He really likes um cacti, which I like cacti. I don't tend to grow them. But he has a whole bunch of different types of not only cacti but other types of plants, and he'll usually give little updates on those too, which is really cool. So it's a little bit of everything. That's why I like him. All right, so for Stitchy website of the week, I'm actually going to go back to an actual Stitchy website and not just Etsy. The only caveat here is I found this website, but I have not ordered from them yet. So, I can't say, you know, I can't really say how they are, if they're good or if they're bad. The website looks nice. It's professional. I just took a quick look at it today, and I liked it. So if you guys have used it, if you have any stories, good or bad, excuse me, please stitchery.com. So like I said, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I can give them a review later. I really don't need anything at the moment, so it probably won't be till next year. But who knows? Maybe I can start reviewing things. Um, and oh, I forgot to say Happy Wolfenoot to you guys who watched last week, and if you celebrated Wolfenoot, I think it's Wolfenoot, Wolfie Newt. Anyway, however you pronounce it. And if you watched last week, you'll know what I'm talking about. Uh, so the non-Situ website of the week, it's a news article, but it's such a strange article that I thought it was worth putting up here. And it's about it's called The Strange Day When Bugs Bunny Saved the Life of Mel Blanc. I don't want to like spoil it, but it is definitely worth going to see. And it's not a long article. I read it in like 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes maybe at the most. So but yeah, it's worth it. And so the link obviously will be below. All of these links, as always, will be below. All right, and I guess the last one is going to be the bee facts. So a honeybee visits 50 to 100 flowers during a collection trip. There you go. All right, I guess that is about it. I can't think of anything else. Not much going on this week. Like I said, virtual stitchers. I think I'm doing stitching tomorrow at the LNS. I'll have to double check on that. I forgot whether I signed up or not, but usually there's space. So not a lot of people have been doing it. I think she was limiting it to 6 people with the space that she has. And we're usually averaging between maybe 2 and 4. So it's been pretty good. And I think she might be doing some Black Friday on Saturday deals tomorrow because I know she's not open today, which is understandable. I wouldn't be open today either if I had a store. But yeah, so yeah, you'll probably hear next week about that. Other than that, nothing big coming on the next week. I did a lot of shopping today online. So my Black Friday was at my seat with my butt in this chair, this squeaky chair. Oh, good. There it goes. I was squeaking for you. But anyway, I actually have the majority of my shopping done. So, because I went pretty much from like 0 to 90% with one very large Amazon shop. So most of it, the majority of it was for my husband. So, of course, I can't say he's asleep, but I'm not saying what I got anyway. But yeah, so I will be getting a couple of very large Amazon boxes in. It also included things for a couple friends of mine, and finally, I got another cat scratcher for Selena because she has, I swear, she goes through like those cat scratching posts in like 6 months. It's ridiculous. I don't know what she does to her claws, and she's asleep under my tree, by the way. So I'm sorry, no Selena this week. So I am not gonna try to get her out from under there because she is happy and she is quiet, and that's always good when it comes to a cat. So maybe next week I can convince her to come up this way. All right. So I guess I'm rambling again. So I will talk to you guys next week, hopefully. All right. See you later. Bye.